the profile.
The phrase stir the pot refers to intentionally causing trouble or controversy in a situation. It is often used to describe someone who provokes tension or engages in discussions that create discomfort. For example, if someone says, "Don't try to stir the pot," they are warning you not to escalate a situation unnecessarily. The expression originates from the idea of stirring a pot to mix ingredients, symbolizing the act of stirring up a contentious topic or situation. Well, here at Stir the Pot, that is exactly what This Is Jay, Big Fan Breezy, and Philosophical P specialize in every week. So buckle up for the next 2 hours as the Triangle Offense cooks up that essential flavor. Stir the pot. Come get a whiff.
Yo, it's Big Fan Breezy. This is JTV and Philosophical P. You know what I'm saying? We out here. This is Stir the Pot. We here to whip up some ingredients from last week. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit we gotta, you know what I mean, get back to. But yeah, Jay, you there? Yeah. But yeah, like I was saying, like your chef hat ain't better than mine. That's it. It's
Man. What you said?
I said my chef hat better than your chef hat. That's what I said.
Actually, your chef hat was the do-rag. It was under your fitted cap.
I wore it a whole episode. At the last time.
Under a fitted cap.
No. The whole episode. I wore it.
Chef do that. Know what I mean? But if that's how you rock.
No, the last episode I wore the hat.
Chef hat,
and it had nothing on the cap. It was just the chef hat. That was it. It was nothing else.
No, I could pull it up. You had to do.
I wore the chef hat on multiple occasions.
A chef rag, a chef hat. Like you had some shit on. I don't know what that was. Chef rag.
I had a chef hat
on in the logo.
Custom made embroidery.
Yeah, you definitely got a custom
embroidery, Chef Breezy. Like Chef Royale Breezy, you know what I'm saying? I got catchy slogans. I got catchy slogans and all of that. You know what I mean?
No,
I got catchy slogans and all of that. So
I get it. But there's no such thing as a do-rag chef hat. So you had to get it custom.
No. What I'm saying is What I'm saying is I was just doing that just to do it because I wanted to do it that way. But when I took the last time I wore the chef hat, I didn't have the last time I wore the chef hat, I didn't have on no cap. It was just the chef hat. That was it. The last episode I did with the chef hat, it was just the chef hat. And I had the Chef Breezy in the front for everyone to see. To show that, you know what I mean? At least I'm on the thumbnail. When you see the thumbnail, you know who's who. You feel what I'm saying?
I think everybody could tell who's who when you look at the thumbnail, man. I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory, man.
They got me with glasses now.
And you can tell who really got a chef hat.
I don't got glasses now. Jay really got glasses.
And when you look at the thumbnail, then you look at me, and then you look at what Breezy had on, it don't look the same.
But it's still a chef hat nonetheless.
Yeah.
You the light-skinned dude.
Yes. It got my name on it.
But yo, you the light-skinned dude out the crew. Everybody can tell that's you. Jay got the glasses on with the locks, and I got a spliff. So it's kind of, you can kind of tell who's who, man. Like in the picture in real life, man.
Yeah, it's all good. Listen, I only started the show like that because that's the type of energy you came on with, bro. But this we don't have to do this. You could just keep it what it is. I got the A side chef hat. You got the B side chef hat. And we just move forward amicably. You know what I'm saying?
I have a real chef hat. You have a Black Power Dewey that goes under a fitted that you cook in sometimes. You probably got an apron to match it. But it ain't real.
Nah, I ain't got no apron to match it. If I did, I'd say so, but I only got the chef hat.
Customized. Heard you.
Yo, shout out to Daniel Berry, Sports Highlights, man. Shout out to Money Mike. Shout out to Tyler Isaac. What's good, y'all, man? Salute y'all.
We just debating chef hats in here because we be in here cooking up. So it's good to make sure you have a chef hat. Now,
I got to get one.
He was talking to me about, niggas ain't got chef hats like me. This the one you see in the thumbnail. You don't see whatever he had on. And I definitely don't got on a motherfucking fitted over my chef hat. Know what I mean?
That's a fact.
I mean, again, like I said, the last episode, I heard the criticism. I heard the criticism from the episodes before that about wearing the hat over the chef hat. So the very last episode where I wore the chef hat, I made sure I had the chef hat on for the entire episode. No hat on the hat. It was just a chef hat. And again, like I say, you know, that's just me freestyling. You know what I mean?
I think it was the other way around.
I'm showing new things to the game. You know what I'm saying? Before me, nobody wore a chef hat on. Like, I remember. I was talking to. I'm a trendsetter. I remember the last time it was I was like, yo, I was the first one to do it. You was like, you sure about that? And I was like, yeah, no, I don't know how to got it back. But again, in recent memory, me and Jay, you know what I'm saying? I'm the original Dundada of this chef hat shit. You know what I'm saying? I just expect a little more respect, you know what I mean? A little more humbleness, you know what I mean? But again, I'm just trying
to that shit was
you want him to pay homage? That's what
pay a little homage, you know what I'm saying? Pay a little homage to the chef hat, man.
Look, I feel you. The first time you might have came on with it, I remember it. I didn't know what it was. I'm like, what's that you got on? What is that? And then you explained what it was. I remember that. Right. But then the next time you came on, you was ashamed of it.
No,
so you went from explaining it to being ashamed of it and throwing a cap on over it. And it was the Do Chef cap rag. Know what I mean?
That was a shame. I told you that was freestyle shit. I wore the chef hat without the cap before, so now it's just like I'm just, you know what I mean, switching it up. It's kind of like, you know, like caps with the towel. You know, they wore like the little towel under it. That was kind of like the idea of it. You know, again, I'm from New York. I like to set trends. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? It might be a thing in the next few barbecues, but. I digress. You know what I'm saying? Shout to Biggie. It's his birthday today. Y'all see the name of the show? T-bone steak, cheese, egg, and Welch's Grape. Conversate for. Come on, man.
Come on. We're gonna conversate for a few.
We're gonna conversate for 2 hours.
Facts. Few hours, 2 hours. But yeah, man. We could just. When I was thinking my favorite Biggie verse, the first one I thought of immediately was the Bone Thugs shit.
What's your favorite big verse?
When I just without thinking about it, just like which one? It was that one and the one with the locks with the cream over the cream verse.
Okay.
Those was like the song. Huh? My favorite song. Oh man, shit, man. I don't know, man. I just thought somebody gotta die. He was telling a story, and just to hear him rap telling a story like that, and the way he did it, it was tough. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the spot, man. If I had to say,
you got your favorite verse. You got to do your favorite song, man.
Yeah, if I had to pick a favorite song, I would probably say the one with him and Jay-Z, man. The one, the first one they did on Big Album. What's it called?
He wasn't on Big first album. He's on Big second album.
I wasn't allowed to do it. What's the other one?
That's a Jay-Z song.
Brooklyn Finest.
That's a Jay-Z song, though.
Yeah, my fault. But damn, if it's a Jay-Z and it's on his album, and I gotta just pick one off of his album, I ain't gonna lie, man. Juicy got a part of my heart, man. You know what I'm saying? Just the whole vibe of it, and just seeing Brooklyn, like, you know what I mean? You see Brooklyn all in the video. So I don't know, man. It's hard. I would say Juicy right now, just to go forward.
It ain't a test. Yeah, it's your favorite. It's your personal favorite.
Yeah. I would have to say that right now. I mean, what about you, though, Pete?
Yo, my favorite verse of all time it's a tie between some of his 97 catalog shit, man. Mm-hmm. And that's the joint with Tracy Lee. I'm due south the key, got a new mouth to feed. Y'all pick seeds out y'all weed. I watch cowards bleed. That one. And the joint with him and Shaq. A lime to a lemon, my DC women bringing in tingy minimums with condos with elevators in them. Vehicles with televisions in them. Watch your entourage turn yours to just mirages. Disappearing Acts, Simply Nines and Max, Killers Be Serial, Copperfield Material. Yo, that verse is crazy. And my favorite big song ever, Niggas Bleed. It's a movie. It's a movie.
So fucking tough, yo.
It's a movie. That song's a movie. It's a song. It's a movie, man.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah. That should mean.
What about you, Jay?
I don't know. You named some of my favorites already, but I would have to go. Besides what you just named, I probably would have to say Notorious Thugs is one of my favorite verses, just because he's showing the versatility and like, yo, they rap fast. I could rap fast. Watch this shit. It went crazy. But and before you said that, I was gonna name the Shaq verses, because those verses is unfucking believable, and a lot of people don't even know that song, bro. A lot of people don't even know that song. And then as for songs, probably Somebody's Gotta Die or Give Me the Loot.
Yeah, give me the loot, man.
Give Me the Loot is my shit. Like, that's a dope ass
slave shit. The same clip, the same 4-5.
Yo, you know, I'm gonna be
warning too.
Yeah,
you got a lot of fucking heat.
The stories, bro. Like when he did.
Yo, listen, and I'm gonna say this, and again, I felt bad for liking this song, but I used to know this shit word for word. That Suicidal Thoughts.
Oh yeah,
like, and I want to go to hell because I'm a piece of shit. It ain't hard to fucking tell. It don't make sense going to heaven with the goodies dressed in white. I like black Tims and black hoodies. He said, gotta probably have me on some real strict shit. No sleeping all day.
No getting my leg.
Bruh. That's the thing though. Like, for real though. Like, when you go to heaven, you know what I mean? Can you?
Word.
I don't know.
And if I can't get no top, is that really heaven?
Yo, but if you think about, like, if you if you think about it, it don't seem like it would be part of the rules. You know what I mean? Like all of the things. If you think about all of the things that's holy, you know what I mean? That don't seem like one of the perks.
Yo, what homie said in Sarah Marshall, God put our mouths on our head for a reason. No. Like when he was telling Shorty stuff.
Yeah. I don't know, man, but shout out to Big, man. And I love the fact that we here celebrating his birthday and not the death day, because I still don't like the fact that a lot of us celebrate on March 9th. But it is what it is. I mean, I just
life culture,
both
life
days.
culture, not death culture.
Huh?
I said it's a life culture, not death culture. We celebrate life, not death.
Yeah, that's a fact. But I do think, that was a sad day for the stars, sad day for a lot of people. So I see why, you want to flip that and turn it into something positive. But definitely got to celebrate the birthday as well.
Word. Yo, that Big verse though, bro, in the Shaq joint, I rely on Bed-Stuy to shut it down if I die. Put that on my diamond bezel. I'm messing with the devil. Whoa, yo.
Bed-Stuy did shut down when he died.
Yeah. Hov and Kim took over for a while.
No, I'm just talking about the day that funeral.
No, you're talking about the traffic in the
going was shut down that day.
Yeah.
It wasn't nothing else shaking. You couldn't get nowhere. It was people in the streets.
But see, I took it the other way. Like if he died, he relying on people from the start to still hold down the rap game, and that's how I took it. Is like because Hov and Kim was it for the next couple years.
Yeah, don't even ask him how. Entendres, you know what I mean?
Facts. All facts. Damn,
shout out to Big though, man. Still the greatest to ever do it, in my opinion, man. Too bad. Yo, and the crazy thing about it, bro, he was 25 when he died, man. He had his whole life ahead of him, man.
Right.
Yeah.
25. Looking back at it, just looking at where I'm at now, 44, 25, bro. I'm just blessed to have my tomorrows for one. Let me just start there. You know what I'm saying? And Biggie, growing up listening to Biggie, it was nobody in his way. Like the toughest guy on the West Coast, like he was dealing with him, you know what I'm saying, with the whole pop thing, just music for music. You know, that's why I said Brooklyn's finest is because the way he handled shit lyrically, he like if Faith had twins, she probably had 2 Pacs. Like that shit is fucking tough.
2 Pacs.
Right. And, I heard in the interview, Hove even said like, "Yo, that was a dope line for him to say some shit like that." And you know what I'm saying? I just feel like, again, it's an early demise, man, and fans like us still hurt. You know what I'm saying? Miss Big, miss what he contributed, and knowing his potential or what he could have contributed, like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, happy birthday. He would have probably been like, I don't know. I know he was older than me. I think
he'd have been like 50, let's see, 54, 55, something like that.
Mm-hmm. My thing is, when you look back at the bodies of work that both of them put out, like people is still trying to compare to what people prepared when they was 23. Like they was 23 had to be when they was actually working on this shit. You know what I mean? If they passed at 24, you know, an album usually be done like a year. Well, back then, as the album was already done like before. So it's like, this is words and phrases that they came up with at 22 and 23 years old. People is still trying to decode to this day. People are breaking down in college classrooms. Like, this shit is amazing.
Yo, you just said words and phrases, and it just another line. I spit phrases that'll thrill you. Yo, that was a crazy line. I spit phrases that'll thrill you. You're nobody till somebody kills you.
That shit is mean.
Nobody till somebody.
Yo,
but it is.
Could y'all imagine though, real quick, like if Big was still alive and like the because to me the production in hip hop is crazy now compared to where it was before. You imagine him with some of this new production now, man? It would be just unbelievable, man.
Yeah, and then again, I just feel like you get some of the
Christina Cobb.
Shout out, Christina. We appreciate you.
Or shout out to you, Christina. Appreciate you. Subscribe to the page. Now I mean, I'll be 31. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, again, you know, the matchups.
Everybody.
Or they be
like
doing.
He was building. You know, like let's say for instance, if it was a 2K for like, let's say if they did a 2K Def Jam shit. You know what I'm saying? And you could create a rapper. Yo, Big would get the top scores and like everything. Like there was nothing you could really say he lacked that, man. He could make the gutter shit, the hits, the songs for the ladies, the party shit, the stories making you think, like everything, man.
Yeah. Like Hov said, leading the league in every statistical category.
Facts. Yo, Big was the blueprint for Hov, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I think if Big doesn't pass, he has the career, if not more of a career than Hov had. And Hov probably isn't even what we know him as today.
Facts.
Yeah, like I think it's altering. Like it altered Pac's death. I'm not gonna belittle in any way at all, but to me, I think Big's death changed the entire trajectory of hip hop.
Yeah, I feel like it was both of them. It was a chain reaction. Like, and the thing is, I'm not even that much of a Pac fan. People know that about me, but I do get the impact that Pac had. Like, me personally, if you have to ask me, which is, people don't want to hear me, but I like Pac better as a personality and as a fucking actor. Pac acting skills were impeccable. Like, Pac would have went on to do more movies, more big shit. He probably would have been on High 50 as the director and all of that now. Pac probably would have went on to do a lot of that shit. That's the way I see it. Like, he would have got, once he got older and not rapping, he probably would have been putting out movies and shit before 50 did. But putting out TV series and shit.
That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. He would have had that. Because think about it. What was he in? Like probably 8 to 10 movies before he died.
Yeah, he was in a few movies. And like Poetic Justice and Juice, two totally different things, but two movies he stole. He stole a whole movie, like turned it into a Tupac movie. Like
Above the Rim.
The
joint that he died in right before he died, he was a detective and he killed that role.
Yeah, Bulletproof, yeah. I think it was called Bulletproof.
That shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, Pac was a great actor, bro. Yeah. Like he would have went on to be some shit. Like I don't know. Ask me, he'd have been rivaling Denzel out there in that time.
Pac would have if Pac was still alive and he had the acting career going with his natural talent that he had, and then with more seasoning and more exposure and experience, he would have won a couple of gold statues, man, in the movie business for real.
Yeah.
And the same thing about his music, Pac would give you that emotion.
Mm-hmm.
Like Pac could give you emotion like a motherfucker. Like me personally, when it comes to rhymes and metaphors and shit like that, I'm going to Big.
No question.
Rhymes, metaphors, cadences, Big. But when it comes to that raw emotion, that's what Pac was good at to me.
The only thing I give Pac the one up on Big musically, in my opinion, is just that diss track. Because Hit 'Em Up is it's as raw as it comes, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's like going. That's as raw as going to a whorehouse with no magnums, man.
But to me, that's that raw emotion. Like Pac, Big had. I don't know if you heard the Buster Leak. It was a song where he was kind of coming at Pac, and that shit is out. Like, but it's like.
Which one? Diamonds on My Neck, Chrome Drop Top.
Buster didn't want to put it out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Buster didn't want to put it out because he was cool with Pac and all that, and he wasn't trying to create like further or whatever. But that was supposed to come out. But and then after that, I think Bad Boy as a whole made the decision to like, let's kill him with hits. Like, well, fuck all of that. Let's just drop more hits. And that's gonna do it. But niggas from the hood, we want to hear that shit. I mean, fuck that. Right. Nigga disrespected. We want to hear that shit.
Now the Diamonds on My Neck verse was hard. Like Big had hard verses for Pac. It just he ain't come out and say his name.
Mm-hmm.
Pac was coming out. It was blatant. Like you knew exactly who he was talking about. With Big. The Diamonds on My Neck, Chrome Drop Top, chilling on the scene, smoking pounds of green. Like he caught him a couple times. Actor needs chiropractor for cracked jaw.
Mm-hmm.
Guess I rock your chatterbox. Dangerous you're not. I gets down. Twist your body round and round.
See, but that's what I'm saying. Like that shit right there. Like on Hit 'Em Up, it wasn't no bars like that.
Nah, it was just straight in your face.
Yeah. Like it wasn't no bars like that.
What I'm saying? Look how you started off. That's why.
But it wasn't no actor need chiropractor. Like it was like God, that was crazy.
Guess I rocked your chatterbox. Dangerous you're not. I get he killed him. He killed him. Like crazy balls.
Right phrase.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to see them together, man.
That whole Life After Death album, man. It was the Pac and Nas show. He had so many bars for both of them, man. Throughout that whole, and a lot of people didn't even catch all the bars he had for Nas. He was spanking Nas.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, I probably I probably recited it, but not understood that he was going at Nas for real because.
Think about what's the first couple of lines of Kicking the Door?
Oh yeah, Kicking the Door.
What's the first couple of lines? That's for Nas.
Yeah, all you hear is "Papa don't hit me no more." That shit was tough.
No. The bars, bro. Do you remember the first couple bars from Kicking the Door?
No, offhand, no. No.
As I crush you, so-called willies and rapadons. Get at that ass quick, fast like Ramadan. It's that rap phenomenon, Don Dada. Fuck Papa. You got to call me Francis M.H. White. That's when he was. Think about it. The whole King of New York shit was for Nas. I'm the King of New York, not you. Because this was right after Nas had shut the world down with Illmatic. And then he came out with It Was Written in 96.
Yeah.
And that's when he was on that. I'm the Rapper Dawn, I'm the Esco, you know, I'm all of it. And then Big was, yo, you used to be on some gritty shit. Took home ready to, used to be on some gruddy shit. Took home ready to die, listen, study shit. Now you want some money shit, successful out the blue. Remember, Nas wasn't on that Flyboy shit on the 94. He was nasty Nas.
Then take the blueprint
and shit.
Then after
you gave you the blueprint. I gave you that blueprint, huh?
You know? Big was spanking. Yo, Kicking the Door was for Nas. And if you listen to Nas, Lord of Mercy, Jesus Christ, He's Just Nice, where he was talking about Big and Pac, like giving them their props.
Yeah.
Nas said, who you think Kicking the Door was for? Right. Yo, go listen to Kicking the Door, Breeze.
I'm gonna listen to that shit.
I just unlocked something for you.
Yeah. I'm gonna go listen to that shit.
That whole song was for Nas, man.
Yeah. Yo. I mean, again, man, it made sense for them to go at each other for the top of New York and shit. And as far as I know, it never got ugly. When I mean it spilled to the streets between Biggie and Nas. But that King of New York shit, the 90s music, man, that shit, I'm not gonna lie, man. I still listen to Nas. I'm not gonna hold you. And I think I'm saying that to say Biggie died at 25. If he was still alive, I think I'd still be listening to his music. You know what I'm saying?
No question.
Word, you feel them? Jay-Z, he got any music? He about to be at the Yankee Stadium. You know what I'm saying? It's about to be lit. So I'm just saying that to say, yeah, I can only imagine. And like I said, it's all of these different beats and the way all of these different mashups and how they could take a verse and put it on a different beat. All of that shit, they doing all of that now. And he just having more and more material. Yeah, man, I definitely wonder what the music world would be like if Biggie was alive. That's a fact.
Yo, fun fact though. So the crown, the infamous crown, you know, this one in the shirt that he had on in the Rap Pages interview for the pictures. They ran out at the last minute and went to some like odd job lot type store and bought that shit for $6. Yo, do you know that shit was auctioned off a couple of years ago for over $500,000?
Yeah, I just knew that.
Ivy got it now.
I was about to say, and the rumor is because they kept it silent because it was a silent auction who bought it, but the rumor is Hov bought it.
That would make sense though.
I think I seen a picture of Blue Ivy with it on recently or something.
Yeah, that's what started the rumor was that Hov bought it because it's silent auctions. Anytime you do a silent auction, like it's buried. The records are buried. Who bought it? You know what I'm saying? So I've participated in them shits for charity and stuff like that. And it's confidential. So you get your merchandise and then that's it. So when Blue Ivy had that shit on in the picture, everybody was like, yo, that had to be Hov that bought that shit. Because who else is paying over 500 racks for a $6 crown?
Right.
A lot of head, man. It's hip hop.
Word.
Back.
Yeah, but the only thing I wanted to say that I missed out on Dad Duty is Pac as an actor. I liked him in a different world. You know what I'm saying? Just his presence where he was on his screen presence, like him just being on a show and poetic justice. I was engulfed.
What was his name on a different world then? What was his name on a different world? You liked him?
No. I forgot his name on a different world, but I know he was dating Jada. He was trying to date Jada.
How you forget that, man? That's
why would this nigga name be Piccolo?
That's a name you can't forget.
Well, I remember that.
And you know how he got that. You know how he got that role, right?
Jada.
Yeah, because he been smashing. Because they grew up together in Baltimore. Did you know Pop moved around everywhere when he was a kid, and it was like 4 or 5 years he lived in Baltimore where he was in junior high school, and that's how he linked up with her.
Wait, hold
and
on.
They both
went to like the art school or something.
Yeah, they both went to the High School of Performing Arts in Baltimore.
Now I think Pop birthday like soon too. Because Pac is the Gemini too.
Yeah, I think it's June.
I think so.
June.
I think so.
Because I know Pac is the Gemini too. I remember that.
I'm saying June 12th, but I gotta check.
I'm not a huge Pac fan, so I don't know, man. Like honestly, it's only one rapper birthday I know, and that's Big.
Well, I know Hove's birthday too.
Hove's birthday the 4th.
He got a song.
Oh, yeah. He said in the song, yeah. His mom said in the song, right, yeah.
No, he got a song called December 4th.
Right.
You gonna remember my birthday?
Right.
Yeah, listen, I don't know nobody else's birthday, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't sending them no birthday cards or nothing like that shit.
Right. But yeah, man. Or I don't know, Big. Throw your rollie in the sky, wave side to side. Like, come on, man.
Everybody wanted something nice for the wrist after that, man.
Right.
I know, I damn sure did. Yo, Big, the whole reason why I wanted a diamond bezel, man.
Right.
I like what Jay-Z said about the bar. However, he was like black and ugly as ever. However, like just that transition, that's tough. Like,
so hold on. I'm glad you just said that, Breeze. In my opinion, that's the greatest rap single of all time.
Shit, tell him why.
Yo, it's like music. You know, like not to say that hip hop ain't music, but it's like timeless music that you could throw on anywhere. You can throw that on at any function, and people are gonna move and groove to that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be people standing on the wall, you know, making the ice grill. You know what I'm saying? It's everybody's gonna be in a celebratory mood when that shit comes on, and he never takes a bar off, man.
Nah,
absolutely.
Yo, nobody said victory.
Absolutely, though. Nah, his first victory was yo, man.
True story,
man.
Bro.
It's like, so many, man. You could do a top 10 and you still gonna leave one out. You could do a top 20, you still gonna leave one out. Like whatever.
That would have been in my top 10. I have only picked 3 songs. I picked like 3 songs. That would have been in my top 10 because in that beat, that shit went.
But that wasn't a big song neither, though.
That was on a fucking
technically
Puff Daddy and the Family.
It technically was a big song because he wrote Puff verse, he wrote his verse.
Yeah.
Bust on the Hook was tough. That was tough.
No, I thought Kiss wrote that verse for him.
You sure? I don't know.
I think so.
I don't know.
I think I heard that somewhere before.
You could be right.
Because remember, everybody was writing for Puff.
Yeah, that's why I said you could be right. But usually, you know, when Big was alive, he was writing everything. But yeah, Puff needed a bunch of writers. He had a bunch of ghost producers. He had everything. But
Bad Boy has some talent.
I say, nigga, Puff had that ear to know what people was going to like. Like, matter of fact, the other day on the Rory and Mal podcast, they had D. Dot and Tracy Lee on the podcast. So they were just talking about mad old big shit and like just everything about Bad Boy and who the hitman was first and how the hitman got formed. And it was just a dope listen. So if y'all listen to the Rory and Mal show, go check them out. They had Tracy Lee and D. Dot Angeletti on there. And D. Dot Angeletti is the mad rapper, if y'all don't know that. But word.
Yo, that Tracy Lee, man, that song was so hard, man. I got a new mouth to feed. I'm due south with peas. Y'all pick seeds out y'all weed. I watch cowards bleed. Motherfucker. It's my block with my rocks. Fuck them hip hop. The 1-2s and they don't stop. Me and my man Lance took Chemistry's advance. Bought 10 bricks, 4 pounds of weed plants from Branson. Now I'm lamping 10-bedroom mansions. Chicks get naked off One More Chance and play his anthem. That verse was crazy, man.
Yeah. Yo, you know, I did go
Chemistry's advance. Yo, he ain't even mince words. Yo, we took y'all advance to get some bricks and make bread, man.
Money Mike said, I really feel if Big never died, Kiss and Big would have made a legendary album together.
Facts. Facts. I did listen to that sidebar.
That's what would have happened. Another day in the life of the commission.
Yo, the Locks and Big came out with, I think, a joint album.
Camaro and Big.
That commission album. Oh man, that commission album. Because the commission, it was gonna be tough, man.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Because Cam was he was like the young boy in the commission. It was him, Hove, Big, Charlie Baltimore, and it was one more person. Who the fuck was the last one?
I think
I know he was writing for Charlie.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, Iceberg Slim,
the Mo Shady.
Yeah, yo, that shit, man, that shit would have been crazy, man. And Cam career. So since I mentioned Cam, let's talk about Cam career. If Big don't go, Cam career probably go even crazier because he believed in Cam.
That was gonna be his first album on Undies.
Yeah,
word.
That was his first artist.
Big the funny nigga. Why the fuck would you name your label Undies? Like really, my nigga?
And you already know he was gonna fulfill his album duty with Bad Boy, and then everything was gonna be shift over to Undies.
Right.
Yeah, I heard he was real business oriented. Like he'll go to the club to perform. Otherwise, he wasn't going. You know what I'm saying? I heard he was like that, real meticulous and all that. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I just wanted to say sidebar. I did hear that song that you was talking about with Webber and Nas. Chris Webber, that beat was tough. And then Nas was spitting on that shit. I was like, God damn.
Yo, Chris Webber nice, bro. I heard a lot of his beats after that.
Slept on that song. That shit was tough. I was playing that shit on my way to work. I was like, let me just throw it on here real quick. That shit was mean. I listened to that shit like 3-4. I put that shit, I downloaded it. It's part of my playlist. Facts. That shit tough.
Word. But yo, speaking of like legends and hip hop, man. Yo, y'all see Max B is being mad disrespectful to the original King Asiatic, nobody equal. Talking about the first BK dude who was the nastiest dude around. Cause I don't know, man. Everybody love Rakim, but I'm a Kane dude over Rakim. It might be the Brooklyn bias in me, but Kane had that heat, man.
Did you hear the story about how kind of Kane passed the torch to Jay-Z? He heard Jay-Z rapping like, yo, I want to rap with him. Like,
he passed the torch to him. He was just,
I ain't want to say it, but
shit. He was like, yo, yeah, you could come along, you know what I'm saying, on tour and shit like that. But yo, Kane, man, yo, go listen to some old school Kane shit. Anybody out there, if y'all ain't familiar with Big Daddy Kane, King Asiatic, nobody equal. Man,
I have to go listen to the old shit because I saw that Funk Flex said that Big Daddy Kane has issued a challenge to to battle.
Did you hear his rebuttal
at Summer Jam?
Let's go.
Yo, did you hear his rebuttal, Jay? Did you hear his rebuttal? Big Daddy Kane to what Max B said. He had a whole rap. Yo, he crushed him, bro. Like seriously, he made him look like a jive turkey, man. I'm serious, man. Like he was really had bars, and it wasn't like I was trying to favor Big Daddy Kane just because I'm a fan and whatnot. I wasn't being biased. I just wanted to, you know what I mean, hit the bars. He was tough, and he even mentioned his name, but you knew it was a response.
I would love to see them battle on stage live at Summer Jam. Like if that actually happened, that would be a fucking moment. But of course, I have no faith that Max B will accept that challenge because you're not going to be able to
Let's go right now. Let's talk about what it means if he don't accept that challenge.
You're not going to be able to wavy yourself up out of that one. Because
let's talk about it.
You're going to have to stand in front of them bars in front of 30, 40,000 people.
Hip hop.
You're not going to be able to just sing your way out of that one.
One of the elements.
Because, I will give Max B a lot of credit. He has brought the niggas who can't sing to sing some gangster shit into hip hop. You know what I mean? And the shit be sounding wavy. But you're not gonna be able to do that on stage in front of everybody while a dude is spitting straight bars at you with all sorts of phrases and fucking cadences and shit like that. You're just gonna have to take that. Take that.
The craziest thing about Max B's, like what he said to me, is that he said he thought he was more like important or influential. And that's the shit that I thought was the craziest. Because think about it, like before Big Daddy Kane, most rappers was more the boom bap. It was the backpack before what they call a backpack era. It was that type of shit. Big Daddy Kane was the first dude that was flashy. Like he was the first dude when I seen him, it was like, yo, I want to be like that dude, man. Like,
wow. But
he got all the women. He got the fly clothes, the fly cars. Like he was the first rapper like that. So for Max B to take that stance, that's where he was.
No, it's like the hip hop book of where it shows who are the grandfathers. I don't think Max B read that part. He might have read the hip hop book, and when it got to the original Dun Dada part of it, I think he didn't read that part of it. Because the way Kane's style was, it was all about what like you're doing. You're like his junior, like you know what I'm saying. Like you're like one of his stylistically. You're like a respectfully like a branch of that, if you will. You know what I'm saying. You're a branch off of the tree. You know, Big Daddy Kane's style, the way he rapped. Bro, I seen Big Daddy Kane drop a mic and then put it in his rap, bro. That's the realest shit I never seen no type of performance. If you could stand in front of that, I never seen him do no wavy shit like that. That's the waviest shit I ever seen on a performance. And if he's asking to challenge him on stage in front of everybody, if Max B doesn't accept that challenge, I gotta start a pot here and say this. That exactly to make it as short, to get to straight to it. That's what's gonna happen. Because at the end of the day, you can't, for one, wake up a sleeping giant. Like he was just minding his business. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't asking for no publicity. He making money the smart way, tour money overseas, doing what he's doing. He got stuff in motion quietly. He not even part of the confusion and conflict that they getting us to try to go through in hip hop. He all the way out the way. And you want to bring him into this, bro? That's just, again, if it's going to be belt to ass, if you ask me. If this was a battle rap type shit, it's 3-0 Big Daddy Kane. You know what I'm saying? I don't see Max B winning the round.
Even if they do a versus, which would be a weird versus because the timelines is totally different.
Right.
Yo, Kane got so many hits, man. Like so many hits. All of that shit with the Juice Crew, yo, man. They used to make that fire, bro. And like back to the influential shit, yo, Kane was the first rapper going to Dapper Dan, getting the custom Dapper Dan suits. Like Kane put everybody on all that fly shit, man.
This is an insult that we even have in this that he would even say this to Big Daddy Kane. You know what I'm saying? And again, I think it was clean. Like when you hear the verse, it was clean, bro. He wasn't talking crazy. But he was talking that OG shit, bro. Like, I'm an OG. Like, are you serious?
Yo, he's, in my opinion, and this is my last 2 cents on Kane, he is the predecessor of Big and Hove.
Yeah, most definitely. And then to say that you're more influential than the person who influenced Big and Jay-Z sounds crazy. But listen, in hip-hop, I feel like you could say whatever you want to say, but you got to back it up.
Right.
And now, look, after you said it, you saying it. Now, if he challenged you, you got to step up to the challenge. And then if you wow everybody, shit, all right. But if you don't, then you got to deal with the ramifications of that.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I just didn't. Why not respect the OGs? You know what I'm saying? Why that's not a cool thing? You know what I mean? I seen Fat Joe jump out and say, "I love Max B," but you was out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have said that. You know what I mean? Going at the legend, going at the OG. And again, he said, "I love Max B." This is Fat Joe saying this. He said, "I love Max B," but going at Big Daddy Kane, he said, "Nah, we can't allow that. We can't accept
that shit to Young MC. or one of them other old school dudes. Don't say that shit to Kane, man. Fuck out of here.
Not Big Daddy Kane.
He's loved by the culture, and that's why he feels that he's more influential. He knows that Max B is definitely underrated for the influence that he has on today's generation, right? I give that, you know what I mean? But to say that you're more influential than Big Daddy Kane is a bit of a Michael Jordan reach. Like that's that the dunk from the foul line reach. Space Jam reach. But
I don't want it to be no verses. I want it to be a straight fucking battle rap.
Either way. But I just thought about another influence. The 3 cuts in your eyebrows. That was Kane. That was Kane.
Yeah. Bruh.
Yo, I remember when I went to the barbershop, it's like, yo, I want to get the 3 cuts in my eyebrow. My pops is like, you ain't getting that, man. What's wrong with you, man? Like my feelings was hurt, man. Because I wanted it, man. It's like your mother would go crazy. And I was like, yeah, that's true. But yo, that like, man, like just something that simple. Everybody in the hood wanted that, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, again, I think if he rapped on a Big Daddy King beat and paid homage on some cool shit, like he paying homage, that's why he rapping on his beats or making songs on his beats or trying to sample it where he get paid because he respect the OGs. I would have liked that more. I don't think that the business plan always got to be you beefing with somebody.
So now you backing Hov up from what we was talking about a couple weeks ago.
No. But what I'm saying is, it's so random. Like I don't see the connection on why he would not.
Everything is off the podcast. They had a podcast. There was a discussion.
He was. All right. I get what you're saying. But he was saying like,
I'm not sure if this one is gonna blow up, but I heard today. Damn, not to keep bigging up Rory and Maul's podcast, but I was listening to them today.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, right. Shout out to them. But I was listening to them. They had Griselda on their podcast. Well, not Griselda, Benny the Butcher and his team, the BSF, whatever he had them on there, right? One of their young boys said that he feels like Griselda is more influential than the Locks. Because Benny was giving the Locks credit, right? He's like, yeah, we coming up under that same type of energy. Like a lot of people be like, yo, y'all run remind me of the Locks run. And then I forgot which one it was. Damn, I can't remember his name. The one from Connecticut. Whatever one of them is from Hartford, Connecticut was like, yeah, I feel like the Locks only had a 3-year run. And Griselda been going strong for 6 years straight. So how can you put yourselves under them when it's like all due respect? But I'm like, ain't no all due respect to that because the Locks been having a run for over 20-something years. So what are you talking about? Just a 3-year run? Unless you just talking about the Bad Boy run, right? Or I don't know what he was talking about. It blew my mind that he even said that or had that take. But I could see the internet going crazy with that one too. Because how are you going to say Griselda got a longer run than the Locks?
Yo,
I love Griselda, but they off the Locks family tree. Like if I had to put it, I think Griselda would be a mix of like the Locks and Wu-Tang together. Mm-hmm. Like with the boom bap beats, know what I mean? But the gritty Locks type, smart, witty, gritty, know what I mean?
Right.
That's what I would give them, but
here's my point on this shit right here, bro. Because like it's crazy because here we kind of going through a similar situation with Beans back in the day. You can't tell everybody in a song essentially the Locks is the reason you do what you do and then try to come on some sideways shit with it. Yo, they just had that song.
It wasn't Benny who said it. It was the young boy. So,
but still though, because they had to think of the Locks song. That shit was hard. The Griselda and Locks shit, think of the Locks. And then I think about with Beans, when Beans said how I got signed to the Rock because I listen and watch and I listen to the Locks. Mm-hmm. And then a couple years later, he want to start, going. So that's what I'm saying. Yo, you can't sit there and pay homage 1 second and then turn around the next second and try to come sideways. You know what I'm saying? Because you already paid homage. You already told everybody where you got your shit from.
Yeah, but I'm gonna play a little devil's advocate. Sometimes you got to, man. Sometimes your idols turn into your rivals.
Nah, that's facts.
And then like that was your come up, but it's like I'm the new guy now. Like when Marlo Stanfield came up, he had to go against the Barksdales. They was the man until sometimes it's the passing of the torch.
No,
I'm saying
the forceful way though. Get down and lay down.
Competitive sport, so definitely. Yeah.
But my thing is, all right, since we're here, we're gonna have a conversation. I don't see Benny with Bush or none of them better than. I don't think none of them better.
Now I'm the new man with the chef hat.
I don't think none of them better than Styles
no more. Now I mean, I come take the chef hat crown, put it on, and now I'm the chef hat guy. Bree's not that guy no more.
Bro, it's three chef hats in the thumbnail, man. We just waiting for one more, man.
I got you.
I'm gonna get a chef hat.
Don't worry.
This is my guarantee. I will have a chef hat by next week, man. I will figure this out.
I got chef hats for both of you niggas. I got chef hats for days. How many chef hats my niggas need? Get a chef hat. You get a chef hat.
Nah, Money Mike. I've been agreeing with everything you've been saying in the chat, except for this right here. This is the ultimate blasphemy. This is blasphemy right here, man. Kiss ain't even better than SP. I said it.
Oh no, that's tough. That's tough because Styles is nice, but Conway is nice too, though. Like
he's your favorite rapper's favorite rapper, man. I'm just saying it just like that. He's your favorite rapper's favorite rapper, man.
Yo, Money Mike, when you say that,
Conway is nice, but saying he better than Panero,
Conway is nice. Fuck with the machine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, why are they doing this? Why are they trying to make us compare them? And again, I just want to look at them as a collective because
I see. Like I get it.
I'm telling y'all right now, y'all can't fuck with Panero. I make a lot of space when it seems real narrow.
Without shooting Jadakiss for years. You know how long Styles been consistent without Panero? I mean, without Jadakiss and Sheik, bro.
I'm telling y'all right now, y'all can't fuck with Panero. I make a lot of space when it seems real narrow.
I love Conway, but Conway has never made a song that got to the point of I get high or nobody believes me. Like nobody believes me is one of the best songs.
SP the Ghost, man. That dude is crazy, man.
Nobody believes me is one of the best songs. I'm sorry.
He came at Hove neck like crazy on Hove own song. Yo, Money Mike, I don't know if you know, but them bars was for Hove. Every bar was for Hove. I don't give a fuck about it.
He should have let the niggas go home and drop their bags off, man.
My name ring bells like Sunday at 12 o'clock.
It wouldn't have went like that.
O'clock.
My name ring bells like Sunday at 12 o'clock.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Next time, let the Locks drop their bags off at home. Don't tell them to come to the studio and they gonna miss it, because I bet he ain't never do that again.
He said I had to switch my style. A lot of niggas biting it. Your shit sound like mine. I might as well be writing it. Like this, bro. I'm randomly just picking songs because that's what we doing. And I ain't put a Conway verse in there. Put anything like a Max trying to Panero say, bro.
Keep heat and we'll shank you. Rob you and say thank you. Now that's keeping it gangster.
Yo, man.
I don't know. Like, listen, I'm a Conway fan because Conway is an incredible rapper. He's an incredible rapper.
He's the best out the whole crew to me.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of people say Benny, but I'm Conway over Benny.
Yeah.
But shout out the whole Griselda though. I love their movement. I love what they stand for. I love that they are highlighting fucking Buffalo, a city that don't get highlighted. You know what I mean? They made space. And I feel like even now with what Benny is doing, he's going to other cities that are tough cities that nobody really think about like that, like Hartford, Connecticut, and Paterson, New Jersey, and Rochester, New York, and he's getting rappers out of there to tell their story in a different type of way. So I respect all of that, but I'm not going to put them up against the Locks. I say, pay homage. You know what I mean? Do a song with the Locks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the Think of the Lock song. Yo, I love that song. That's my shit, man.
Yeah.
First time I heard that shit, I was going crazy because it sounded like some old school shit. It got that old school vibe, and everybody spitting bars, man. It's high level rap. Yo, the Locks to me is the gold standard when it comes to hip hop groups, man. And any collective that can get on a track with them and hold my attention, they got my respect, man. Because it's high level rap. It ain't no BS. It's high level, man. I don't know if Conway is levels better than Benny. Like, I fucks with Benny too, man. Like, but Conway, I'm definitely taking Conway over Benny. Like, it ain't no question about it. Like, I don't got to think about that hard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now I got love for Benny Butcher, Conway, all of them, bro. They tough. I'm not taking nothing away.
I fuck Westside Gun. I fuck with him not necessarily for his skills. I fuck with him more that he a wrestling fan like me. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with him on that shit.
Westside got that unorthodox flow, and he gonna say some wild shit.
Yeah,
that's why I fuck with him. Like on some like Ghostface type shit. Like
yeah. But Ghost better though. Ghost made a whole style his own, and Ghost say some shit that you be like, what? Like, you gotta figure out what he's saying, man. But I fuck with it.
Mm-hmm. He said mongoose kill a snake, and I ain't gonna lie, you know how the motherfucking algorithms be hearing, listening, and all of that. Yo, after he said that bar, all I see is mongooses beating the shit out of snakes. Like that, bro. He can rap, bro. And again, when he on other songs with other artists, it's not like they outshining him, bro. Like he said, I'm always that, I'm always this, but the flow stayed nasty like hallway piss. If you hear the beat spitting this deep ass song.
When I die, mama bury me with street clothes on.
That shit is crazy, bro. Yo. I'm not hearing this. I'm not hearing this shit, bro. Lots is better than all of the groups. I remember not too long ago they were saying that Amigos was better than the Lots. I wasn't jacking that shit neither. I was like, nope. They not better than
the gold standard, bro. Like, to me, there is no other group. Like, you could put your best three versus the clan in the clan against the Locks, and I'm still coming out with the Locks on top, man. And I love Wu-Tang, but you could take the best three. You could take Ray. I would do Ray, Genius, and Inspector Deck. Because to me, I think those are the best three lyrically, with Ghost coming in at a very close fourth.
I would say Meth. I will put Meth up there. Lyrically, nah, but that's
Meth
what I'm
saying. The best flow rap-wise ever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, again, I don't think it's all about lyrics when you got that kind of flow. You know what I mean? Because flow got something to do with it too. It may not be more important than the lyrics, but the flow is important too. So like Meth flow is really tough. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna put him in the mix. Raekwon. And I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I couldn't ask for a better mixtape at the time than a Purple Tape. You know, I think just that combination of them two, the science between them, that shit was dope. So, but if it was three, it would be Ray, Meth, and Ghost. I would just say that because of the Purple Tape, and that shit was tough. And that's the type of shit that you would have to put up against the Locks. the purple tape and that's the type of gold standard I would say.
I'm thinking bars. About, I'm thinking high level bars you got to put against the locks, and that's why I'm putting.
I don't know. Besides the purple tape, you could put, and then the locks got tough shit. Like it's just not like the purple tape is being all locks music, but the purple tape is tough. The purple, I don't be having these conversations. It's just a collective for me, man. I don't be trying
to. Purple tape is classic, man. It's a classic show. But now Ray is the best to me in the clan. Like pound for pound, best rapper in the clan.
Mm-hmm. I think I might have to agree with you, but I'm a bigger Meth fan than all of them. But I'm not gonna say he better than everybody. I just think that he raps good enough and makes better music than most of them. I feel like so he's not better lyrically, but when it comes to flow, voice, the songs that he makes, like everything or the whole total package.
Yeah.
I'm a Meth fan. I fuck with Meth.
I ain't mad at that. I would say Meth is probably, if you looking at it from every aspect, probably the most.
Like he's like the Jadakiss of the Wu-Tang.
Yeah, but Kiss got bars. Meth bars is Meth. Like I ain't saying Meth bars is whack all the time. Meth bars sometimes he be having bars, and then sometimes.
Yo, that's when we ain't bring up the what. I love that song, bro. The what?
I was waiting for y'all to finish. I was about to bring it up.
Did you see Big wrote some of that for him?
Nah, I didn't see that.
Nah, I ain't know
he was on math shit. He was on math podcast, and they was talking, and he said, "Yo, Big actually like those was a couple of his lines. He was like, "Yo, do this real quick." And he was like, "All right, word, I'm gonna do it," and then it flowed.
No, listen. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like a lot of time when you writing back and forth like that happens. Me personally, I'm gonna keep it real. I don't take the line. I come up with my own. But I'm writing shit like that with people. I have gave them a line or two because you rapping with each other. Like, I don't know. That does happen. So I'm not going to take much away from them, but I get it. Because
But if you in the writing room with Big, it's kind of hard to say like, nah. Like you just, you know what I mean? It's not. I don't feel like Method Man came to him like, "Yo, what you think I should put right here?" I think Biggie probably was like, "Yo, you should say this and that," and then he's just like, "All right," you know what I mean, nothing like he was just, went to class and shit. It was like, be there at 9:30 a.m. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna teach you what to say. You know what I mean? I don't think it was like that. I give Memphis credit. You know what I'm saying? I think he definitely somebody that y'all was talking about Pac earlier in the transition in movies. I heard somebody was talking about it. It was like, yo, Method Man is going to be in the movie with Kelly Rowland. Do you understand?
Nah, Meth is a good actor, man.
Yeah.
He's a really good actor, man. Like, he's... Yo, if in acting, if you can be believable in different roles... I like this character, man. But if you can be believable in different roles, like, not just you... A gangster in this role, and in the next role you a thug, and in the next role you a robber, and in the next role you a drug dealer. Like, nah, if you doing everything, like that's you an actor in. Then you just typecast, and you just basically playing yourself. And they like to typecast a lot of rappers in those kind of roles. But if you can
range, you talk about range,
everything, you're a good actor. Yo, Meth is a good actor, man, for real.
Fact.
Yo, shout out to Davey. I'm gonna butcher your last name, Davey. But shout out to you in Italy, man. I love Italy. The food is amazing. We don't talk about him much on this show, so that's what we think about him. I think I can speak for all three of us when I say that.
Yeah, we don't fuck with that guy. I don't fuck with that guy. I ain't gonna speak for nobody. Like
I thought it was a consensus there.
The thing is,
yeah, I'm not. Yeah,
that's like there's some people that just need to be a person and not be a government official that speaks for everybody. And he's probably one of those people. Like, he might be a guy that you go out for a beer with and have a beer, but not the president of the fucking country. Like, I don't think he's good for that.
Word, but we appreciate the question. Subscribe to us, give us a follow. Always come back and check us, and tell your comrades over in Italy to subscribe and check us as well. What part of Italy are you from? We're just curious on that too, because again, love Italy, love the food, man.
Right, bellissimo.
Thanks. Appreciate you. All right, we were a while now, fellas.
Yo, we got people tuning in from Italy, from Germany.
Yeah, Germany, Italy, we respect. Salute. Mm-hmm. We love it.
Worldwide.
Right.
Prestige, worldwide.
Damn, I forgot something.
Nice. Salute. I haven't been there yet, but I need to put it on the checklist.
Dope. Shout out to you, Davey.
Word. But yeah, man, what y'all seen going on out there, man?
It's been a lot going on in the world, man. A lot of shit has been happening. The Western Conference Finals has been happening.
Yeah. WrestleMania 2 last night, man. Anthony Edwards called it.
I heard WrestleMania 2.
Yo, how you get pulled down by your locks and the ref looking right there and don't do nothing?
Was that before the dunk or after the dunk?
What you mean, on the same play?
No. When he grabbed his hair, because I didn't see that part of the game.
Oh, they were just...
No, I know. I'm saying, was it before Castle dunked on him?
It was after.
That's why he did it.
The ref was looking right at him.
Yeah, that was crazy, though. That was crazy.
That's not a foul.
Ref can't allow some shit like that, bro. You's looking right at him, bro. Like, you giving him the green light to do that, and that's not basketball. So you shouldn't even be in the playoffs. The best referee should be in the playoffs.
You know how I saw that, honestly, and I'm gonna go to a deeper level on this with what I'm about to say. So it's a lot of older black men out there in the world that like to talk they shit to people like me and Jay, and I don't know why. Oh, what you got hair for? You too old for that? Cut it off, all of that stuff like that. Yo, the way that ref looked, I think that's Bill Kennedy, if I'm not mistaken, that ref. But he looked like one of them older black dudes who hate black dudes like me and Jay that got hair, and was like, yo, I don't care if he getting his hair pulled. He should get a haircut anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? That type of step and fetch shit, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's somebody on the show that be hating too, but I ain't going to mention them. I'm going to leave it alone.
Oh, man.
I'm going to leave it alone. You know what I mean?
Nah, but realistically, listen, I'll say my piece and then you can have your jokes. If you're going to allow that, and if he's going to do that, I mean, if he's going to allow them to do that, Pete, and he's going to do that right in front of him, you sending a wild message for one. You saying that you're going to allow them to, you know what I'm saying, do whatever, and it's just cool for them to do that because they're doing it in front of you. So when it comes to, I don't know, just the justice of just player to player, you're going to call it the same way both ways? No. As a player, mentally, you're not going to think that. You're going to think like, they really favoring this team. They favoring this player. Like, they letting him get away with it in front of him. And I think that players do know blind spots that refs can't see. But that was like really right in front of the ref. You know what I'm saying? Everybody talking about it. Bro, it's really nasty work.
Look at that.
That's nasty work, bro. That's egregious. That shit is crazy, bro.
Yeah, he's definitely in the line of sight for that one.
Right there.
That's
play on. That's a play on. That's not a foul. I didn't see anything.
Yeah. That's an intimidation tactic. You know what I mean? That's what they would call, quote unquote, home court advantage. But that's over the top.
I sent y'all in the chat when Hartenstein had Wemby's arm like locked around his back, and then another one like, yo, WrestleMania. That's why it was like, yo, this is WrestleMania Part 2, man.
Mm-hmm. But I think that conversation, it led to that because they didn't know how to stop them. They really looked around at each other like, we do not know how to stop him. And I watched some of the games that I watched. He getting all of the defensive rebounds because his rebound numbers is astronomical. And he would definitely be able to score the ball more if they had a solid point guard in De'Aaron Fox. He's not there. Like, Castle's doing a lot of good. But come on, bro. The turnovers is taking away the good that you're doing. You feel what I'm saying? 20 turnovers in 2 games. It's the first time I ever heard that shit in the playoffs, bro. Like, and it just, it made me further the conversation. Like, it seemed like the point guard is that vital to win, building the franchise, building a championship team. They got Fox and they got Harper. I don't know if they healthy or not, but I know Fox not being there is why they had 20 turnovers. You can't put the ball in.
Oh, that's a 4-week. That's a high ankle sprain is usually a 4-week injury, and that shit happened in game 4 of the last round. So who knows if he even gonna be able to be back? And now they talking about Harper is a hamstring, bro. Soft tissue injuries are the worst because you don't really know. So that hamstring could be 2 weeks. It could be 6 weeks. That's not looking good for their backcourt right now, man.
Yeah, that's
like
tough.
Wemby. They need somebody to throw the ball to Wemby. You know what I'm saying? Bounce pass it to Wemby. You know what I mean?
They don't need nobody to rebound when Wemby misses, because I ain't never seen nobody go get their own misses the way he do. Them shits be crazy. He be missing shit from 15 feet away, and next thing you know, he's at the rim like, ha. Like, yo, that shit be crazy.
He's 7'12". That's why. That nigga take one step, he's down the court. Like one, when they say one giant step for mankind, that's what he does every day. He takes one giant step for mankind every time he gets on the court. Because God,
he ain't even in his prime yet, man. It's about to be real scary in the league, man.
Yeah, I seen him pull like 3 from the logo. I say, yo, he tough, bro.
Yeah, he can do anything on the basketball court. Like, you know how certain players you could be like certain players you'd be like, they's nice, but they can't do this, they can't do that. Yo, there's nothing he can't do on the basketball court.
Creative player type shit, bro.
Yeah,
like he hit that 3. I was like, yo, and for what it's worth, it was in rhythm. You know what I'm saying? It was in rhythm. You know what I mean? I was watching him up into that play. That wasn't like some erratic shit. That was
like
the other team. Like, I don't think you got the cojones to take that 3, but he was dragging them bitches. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Shit was crazy, bro.
Yeah, he was out there doing the Sam Cassell after that shit, man. For sure. Pedro Serrano, Sam Cassell, man, for sure.
Yeah, crazy.
This shit crazy, bro. Shout out to Wemby, bro. And again, that was, and I said it the beginning, but that was probably one of the recent memory game ones. That was my favorite game. I can't remember a game that good in a game 1 in the Western Conference.
That shit was a remarkable game, man. That was basketball at its highest level. We was just talking about the locks, Griselda being a high level rap. That game 1 was high level basketball. Game 2 was high level basketball. That shit was still a good game. Like, every time OKC got a little separation, San Antonio was right back. Like, it was 10 back to 3 real quick. 11 back to 2 real quick. Like, and then finally, at the end, you could kind of see where the game finally shifted a little bit. But it's not very often that I watch NBA games and it's competitive back and forth the whole game. And that's what we've been getting these first 2 games of this series, man. It's been crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But again, I'm more of a fan of wanting this players to win, not the refs letting them win. Even though I think game 1 is a fun in game 2 in the Western Conference Finals. It wasn't like equivalently good. And it's because of the ref allowing that to happen to Castle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to see the refs sully up the game. Like, let them play, but keep it clean, bro. Like, don't let them violate each other, because Castle could have been, you know what I mean, on some other shit. turned around with a right hook, and then what? He the bad guy? Why he the bad guy? You know what I'm saying?
So because he getting mangled.
Right.
What? Oh, shit.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. All of these injuries are not good for the outcome of these playoffs. We need people to stay healthy. We need people to be on the court to put on the show. Because if not, it could be some bad things happening.
Mm-hmm.
Bad things, especially for us as Nets fans. Just bad things.
Word.
Yo, I remember we was talking about this, and I was talking about how Al Pacino, he played a Spanish character in Carlito's Way, and I was saying that to say, yeah, but John Leguizamo, he was talking specifically about that movie. He was talking about how that could have been a Spanish actor. But I had seen Elon Musk. It says Elon Musk has sparked backlash after criticizing Lupita Nyong'o being cast as Helena Troy in Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey, despite Helen being the
mythological. It's the Black Power part of the show now?
Huh?
Oh, I know it's the Black Power part.
He's switching hats. Hey!
Put my kufi on for this. Guy.
Hold on. It said, despite Helen being a mythological Greek figure, oh, my fault. I was on mute. It said, despite Helen being a mythological Greek figure rather than a historically proven white person. So I do care about it being historically correct. You know what I'm saying? If you could get that correct, if you could get that part right, then get that part right. But then they saying it's a mythological character, like this wasn't a real person. So I don't know how I feel about it if it's a mythological character. You know
was Helena Troy a real person? Because I honestly don't know. I know the story of her, but I don't know if she was real or mythological.
That's what I'm saying. It says mythological. That's what I mean. Like if it's mythological. Yes, let me get it. Word. So yeah, I think that's what it's saying. It's saying mythological. If it was a real person, then I could feel where they coming from. You know what I mean? But then I just feel like, nah, let her play that part. If she's good enough to play that part, let her play the part. I wasn't really mad at that.
So Elon Musk is talking shit over this is basically what's going on.
Yeah,
so he's offended by it.
Well, they say what I'm seeing here is Helena Truth is a legendary and mythological figure, while not rather than a proven historical person. Helena Troy was believed to be the daughter of Zeus by Leda or Nemesis, and the sister of Clytemnestra. But yeah, so one of those stories. But the thing is, with all of those things, you never know what was real or what wasn't, because people don't. It ain't enough like historical facts to back it up.
Right.
But people tell a lot of stories because sometimes they were true things that happened that got passed down and passed down and passed down. And sometimes there's some embellishment on those stories, but could have been somebody real. Because shit, if people wasn't writing down shit, you would just have to pass it down by word of mouth. And everybody done played a game of telephone before. You don't get the exact same story at the end that was told at the beginning a lot of the time.
Right, and they definitely wasn't writing back then. They were scribing. They were having the stone tablets with the ice pick kind of thing and the hammer, and they were chiseling the shit in there. That was the writing in.
And on top of it, so much shit gets destroyed because history is his story. Whoever the one who wins gets they burned all of the books. They took down the civilization. So you don't know what was written before then because they burnt it. So just so that person's civilization won't get spread.
And a lot of that shit, a lot of people don't realize that was the status quo prior to like the late 1800s, early 1900s. That's all that happened back then. Yeah. Was people shit was just getting erased.
Yeah. And look, that's some. I ain't gonna lie, that's some gangster shit. Like that shit is some gangster shit. It's fucked up, but it's like, damn, you gonna destroy them and then destroy their legacy from the earth.
Facts.
Like, eradicate any semblance of you being there. Like
that's that supervillain type shit. Like I will erase you in every memory of you. Like that's you would picture hearing like Skeletor or somebody say some wild shit like that, you know?
Facts. Like that shit is wild. But yeah, like I always say, this whole geopolitics shit is some real gangster shit. That shit is like they should make a movie like The Wire about geopolitics. Word. Let you see the gangster shit that niggas is talking about in their war rooms and executing that, because shit is crazy.
Facts. But nah, you know,
Elon I remember Musk, y'all was.
It's fucked up that Elon Musk took his stance like that, and you know, maybe people need to kind of look at why he took a stance like that, and then maybe reassess some of their purchasing decisions based on that. Because is he saying something without saying something here?
I don't know.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Is he saying something without saying something? And if he is, then like I said, maybe people need to rethink their purchasing decisions. I'm gonna just leave it at that. But yeah, about to see what else I got on the docket here, man. Oh, y'all been seeing all of the crazy shit between Jaylen Brown and Stephen A. Smith?
Nah, what happened?
They basically been going at each other for the past couple of weeks. Like, so hold on, let me pull up, because I'm definitely not going to want to misquote. I want to pull up the exact, some of the exact quotes that they have been kind of going back and forth with each other about. Yeah, where's this shit at? Okay. So, like, I think Stephen A. has said something about Jaylen Brown, like, not really doing what he was supposed to be doing in the playoffs or whatever. I think that's kind of how it started. And then Jaylen Brown was like, he said something back to him. I don't remember what. This was like the precursor before what I actually have here now. And then Stephen A. said something like, well, Jaylen Brown, why don't you just do everybody a favor and be quiet and stop doing your podcast? Because, like, it's a waste of time. Like, he was basically saying something like that. And then Jaylen Brown came back to him and said, yo, why don't you do everybody a favor and quit your job? Because you using your position of power in the wrong way for people. And then back and forth. And then Jaylen Brown said, and this is the exact quotes now, it ain't your job to be a clown. Fuck Stephen A, fuck Stephen B. And then Stephen A says, Jaylen Brown, be careful what you wish for. You really want me to report on that level? Locker room, how the team may feel about you, the city, Jason Tatum, you on Twitch trying to do what I do. Like, it's getting elevated. They both are entertaining this and talking shit about each other for a few weeks now. And like I said, at first it was nothing, but now it's getting spicy now. You know what I'm saying? For lack of better words. So definitely check for it. And because it ain't dying down. It's the off season for him. You know what I'm saying? So he got time.
I ain't seen nothing about it. Oh man. Crotchet Nursery said, yo, I want to hear a joke right quick. I'm pretty never mind. That might be some of that old bullshit. Yo,
right,
what's up?
Right.
But yeah.
That might be cool. But
that sounds wild though. I didn't see nothing about it.
Yeah.
I gotta see it though. Gotta see it.
Definitely crazy.
See, the thing is, it's going to be hard for Stephen A. to match wits with a guy like Jaylen Brown. That man is a very educated man. He's not just the average basketball player. Can't just talk to him any old kind of way.
Exactly.
That's like wasn't he like Harvard graduate, MIT something?
Cal Berkeley. But Cal Berkeley is still one of the top, 15, 20 schools in the world, country, whatever, I don't know the official ranking on that.
Affiliation with Harvard and MIT too, but probably just because he played up here.
Yeah, but no, dude is incredibly intelligent, man, and
right.
Like not only that, but he also got that, like I'm not gonna back down in him too. So, and Stephen A. he's known for saying all types of wild stuff. And I'm kind of on Jaylen Brown's side to a certain extent here, because a lot of what I've been hearing him say does make a lot of sense, because Stephen A. has switched up a little bit over the years, to put it delicately. Like, he's not the same Stephen A. he once was. And a lot of people think he may be running for office sometime soon. Like some type of political office. And that's why he's kind of doing the shit he's doing now. So
I don't know, man. We're gonna see. I guess it's to be continued on that one, but Stephen A. better watch his mouth, man. Better watch it.
When he told him do everybody a favor and just retire, I cried, yo. Cause it's a lot of people that are tired of Stephen A. right now, man.
Yeah.
Because his takes are getting real one-sided.
I think that's what makes him him. He's been kind of a polarizing type of guy.
Yeah, so, but now his takes are polarizing on the conservative side, if you know what I'm saying. And that's what's ruffling a lot of people's feathers. He's almost alienating his fan base, his original fan base.
Because didn't they say he wants to run for some sort of office sometime?
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Like they a lot of people are saying there's political aspirations involved in a lot of his stances now.
Yeah, tough.
And that's why Jaylen Brown is saying, yo, just retire. If that's what you're going to do, get off ESPN.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It sounds like he wants to run for the wrong party to me, so fuck him.
That's what everything, all signs are pointing to, man.
Yeah, that's nasty work.
Alienating his fan base, man.
Speaking of alienating the fan base, I think it's nasty work, because I don't know how y'all feel. I feel like it's nasty work. Well, I think I know how y'all feel. It's nasty work that the president, the White House, I should have brought this up when Davey asked, but the White House is promoting Drake's album.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I think that shit is nasty that they're not like denouncing it. Like, even though you're getting publicity from it, I get it, but you're still supposed to say, fuck out of here. I think.
The nastiest of the nasty work about all of this Drake album is the fact that that's that glove. And we all know where that glove been. And I said this, shout out to a different show, said this in the comments on the show. We all know where that glove been. And Drake out here putting the glove to his face. That's the ultimate nasty work. That's the ultimate nasty work.
I thought, I can't remember, but I think last time we was talking about, didn't y'all say that Mike got cleared of this stuff? Like when we was talking about the Mike.
Yeah, but at least at worst it's been on his own crotch. How many times? You know what I'm saying? like this is proven. There's no allegations with this. We've seen it. We've witnessed this. The glove is a crotch grabbing accessory, man.
He did have a song called "Beat It." I mean, so
and Drake is just sitting there putting the glove to his face. Like, that's nasty work to me.
Yo, that's hilarious. But
like, it's cool. It's cool to buy the glove. Like, put it in a nice display case.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Drake is building a nice fucking museum of hip hop shit. He got Tupac's ring. He got whose microphone? He got a Pusha T microphone. Then got all the fucking Pharrell chains.
Mm-hmm.
Now he got Michael Jackson glove.
Camp Pink Mink.
Like he got the I don't know if he
said I got more than one
spinner, but he had the G Unit spinner chain.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's building a nice hip hop museum.
Hey. That's a big fact. But like I said, man, he need to put the glove in the museum instead of wearing it and putting it on his face, man. That shit is terrible, man. Aubrey, you know where the fucking glove been, bro. You know.
You seen it. I seen it.
Right. That's the shit I don't get about that, man. Like when I seen that, I was like, this is suspect, man.
But yeah, man. Did y'all listen to any music off the 3 albums?
No, I listened to a couple songs and it was what it was. I didn't go to the bar expecting to get a tea party. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I heard a few clips, but I haven't heard like one whole song front to back. So I can't review it yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you are in the minority. It seems like everybody is listening to this album. He got 14 out of top 15 on the Billboard charts. And I think it might be 15 out of 15 now. Like, he's doing shit that I ain't never seen before with numbers. Like, a lot of times, you see a lot with the Kendrick versus Drake shit, and Kendrick gets a lot of awards. And the awards, the Grammys, this, that. But when it comes to those stats, this nigga Drake got stats, bro. Like, the reason why he got the glove on is because he about to have more number 1 hits than Michael Jackson. And he probably got it now that he done did this album. He was 1 away. Like, this nigga's number game is crazy.
It's an audience for it.
It's the pop audience.
Yeah, it's an audience for it, man. Like it's definitely, I would probably say, 16 to 30 audience mainly, maybe some 35s in there, and it's people who like his style of music. Like, it's that's the beautiful thing about music entertainment. It's something out there for everybody.
Yeah, this shit is crazy. But I like just the
what I've heard. I'm never really overly impressed by the guy's music though. So, that's just me. Like this is cool. Is this something I want to listen to again and again and again? Yeah, nah, not for me.
That Janet shut the fuck up shit hard to me. That shit is stuck in my head. That beep beep baby, like that hook is just infectious. It's Too Hard for the Radio. I think that one is really good. The Make Me joints, because I feel like that was cool that he had a series, like the intro, then a middle joint, and a final outro, the way like an old school rap album would be. I think it's make them pay, make them remember, make them cry, or the other way around, make them cry, make them remember, make them pay. I thought that was dope to do his rap joints like that. The other joint, Whisper My Name, I thought that was fire too. He got some joints on there, but it's definitely going to be some hits on there because he already had Which One and a couple other joints that was already, and then that Janice Shut the Fuck Up went straight to number 1. I just want to know who the fuck is Janice. Like, whoever Janice is, she got shut the fuck up for real now. Nigga done made a whole song and it went number 1. Janice, you got shut the fuck up. But
I want to know how many of them songs is somebody else's songs. That's my main question. I'm curious on that. Like, I would love to know the statistic on the percentage of his actual songs that he was the creative process, creative genius throughout the process for, and how many of them was he heard some shit and was like, oh, I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna throw some shit on there and we're gonna rock out.
It's definitely some of that. I think
it's probably a lot of that, bro. I mean, that like a lot of his biggest hits throughout his career have been that.
Yeah, yo, when you're me personally, and I said this before, I don't know who I said it to, but I said this before. If I'm working with Drake, right, and I'm dependent on my paycheck, like if I'm on Drake's team and my paycheck depends on if whether or not Drake writes a hit today, yes, I'm going to find him some fire shit, or I'm going to write it myself and give it to him. Because if my family eating depending on Drake could come up with something good today, this is a business. It's not like it's art, but it's a business.
I feel you on that. If it's your job, that's your job. My thing is, I think it's some real sucker MC shit that he hired somebody for that job.
Well, we just talked about the fact that
MC took a couple like that ass old school sucker MC shit.
But they wasn't battling though. That wasn't a, they was that's a song they was together. They wasn't going at each other.
But so what? So the fuck that got to do with anything?
Nah, I don't think it's the same at all.
Yeah, it's like we making the song
battling have to do with making music. You brought up battling out of nowhere. I don't know if you just came back from listening to a battle, but we just talk about making music.
And yeah, no, I'm saying you mentioned Meth and Big, right? You mentioned Meth and Big, right?
Yeah.
Right. They two writers on the song together.
Right.
True. This what you're talking about is two writers, and there's only one on the song. True.
Okay, so because
I'm that's not even
what I'm on the song with you, I can say your lines, but if you're not on the song, I can't say your line.
That's not what we were saying, Breeze. What we was talking about.
What was y'all saying?
No, what we was talking about is how Drake takes other people's songs and like makes them his songs, and it's not really his creative idea of the song, but he comes and takes the song. He does write a verse to the song, or maybe somebody else does. I don't know that part. I'm not debating that part. What I'm saying is how he takes a song, a concept, an idea, a vibe, whatever you want to call it, and he takes it, and now it's his shit.
But he also gives them away.
Does he pay homage to the artist?
Yeah, bro, like, come on, you know this. He has all of these people on the songs with him. You know this.
No, I'm talking about songs that he just like wrote for Beyonce or wrote for whoever. Or the same way he gets songs from people, he gives songs to people too. Wrote songs for Kanye, wrote songs for like.
I never knew he wrote songs for people.
Well, he does.
Yeah, I didn't know that. But is it him writing it, or is it his writer writing it for him? For them? Like I'm being real. I'm keeping it about
a ghostwriter when he writes it.
All I'm saying is if you consistently need a ghostwriter, I don't trust your pen. If a person consistently needs a ghostwriter, I don't trust their pen, man.
Yeah, I promise you, if you go to every Jay-Z record, he's not the only writer on every song. Like people write these hooks, they are a writer. People give an idea. Like matter of fact, I just seen
Jay-Z still shit though. Like no, I'm not.
I just seen the other day. I forgot.
All I need
was he's
all I need from some Philly dudes. Let's even go before that. We all knew the Emilio Sparks. Give me that sweet, that funk, that nasty, that good. It was Emilio's song,
right?
And he took it from him, and he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna at least keep you on the hook, though."
Right, but my point is that is the music business. That's what people do.
Yeah, but Hove did that shit.
Mad time.
Wow, Drake is a Drake is so habitual, man. Like if Drake got 12 tracks on an album, hypothetically, if it's 12 tracks on an album, 6 or 7 of them ain't his really.
They his once he put them out.
Yeah, once he purchased it. Yeah, once he purchased it. I get you, but
it's easy to put out 3 albums if you writing all the music.
Wait, that's the same shit. Renegade was not a Jay-Z song. Renegade
it wasn't
an M song.
It was M and Royce. Yeah,
like this is the music business. That's the way the music business works.
Hove probably did it 20% of the time, where Drake probably do it 60% of the time, and that's a big difference to me, man.
If you say so. We would have to pull up the stats, because if you pull up the stats, and I feel like at least if you pay the man for his work, it's better than just stealing it.
Nah, I ain't mad at that. But yo, them dudes, the all I need dudes, the Philly
they
dudes
got paid?
this song, they asked them, did y'all receive money from this? And they like, to this day.
Oh, still.
Yeah, they like till this day.
So as long as you paying a man for his creations, I'm not mad at you, because it's the music business. Now,
I feel you. It's some sucker MC shit though.
A nigga writing your bars is different than a nigga helping you create a song.
That's totally fine. And just call yourself an artist. For me personally, call yourself an artist. Never refer to yourself as an MC or a rapper. That's all.
Yo, all of these rappers, I promise you, and I don't know I would have to look at everybody's discography, but once I see the way the music industry works, all of your favorite rappers have other writers on their songs. Like, even if they wrote the hook, you did not write the hook. If they wrote,
he taking whole songs, bro. He taking the whole song.
Yeah,
like Drake is doing.
That's what A&Rs do.
Songs.
But that's what A&Rs do. They go find a nigga with a hot song and bring the hot song to the hot artist, and the hot artist hears it. They take it, put their spin on it. Now it goes out. If that artist that came up with it would have made it, it would have never been a platinum hit. You give that platinum hit to Nas,
recognition.
Shorty,
but at that point, it's just name recognition. It's not that person's actual talent. It's just the fact that they have a name, and no matter what they do, they're going to sell. So my point here is, it's not even their creative ability that's birthing this, one, and then two, it's not even like they're making it good or better, so to speak, than the original artist could have possibly did it. It's just the fact that this person has a name, and people are fucking sheep and they follow, and they just listen to this shit because it's like name recognition. I go back to the Distinguished Gentleman shit, where people was just voting for Eddie Murphy just because not he was a real congressman, but because he had the same name as a dead congressman. Name recognition. Like, yo, the majority of people, unfortunately, they just follow.
Yo, but that
they don't like to think for themselves.
Because I was just joking when I said, "Shorty, what's your price?" But now that I look at it, Static Major wrote that song and probably brought it to Nas. Like, these things happen. It is the music business. A lot of people don't want to know how the sausage is made, but they consume it. Now, I mean, that's what it is. It's like, in the music business, people get paid to make music. If your livelihood depends on whether or not Nas could come up with a hit today, you're gonna go find him a hit.
I'm not mad at them. I'm not mad at them, bro. I'm mad at the artists for, because when it comes to art, I think, to me personally, and this is not to everybody, and I'm a businessman, but when it comes to art, I think it's art over business. That's just me personally, because I appreciate the art more than I do the business side of that. Because me as a fan, I just want the art. I don't care about the money aspect of it, because I'm not making any of that money. I care about what I'm consuming, what I'm digesting in my ears. And that's what I truly care about. So I totally get you about the business side, but when it comes to music, for me, I don't give two shits about the business side.
But personally, the music business does.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Like, and then it's just like,
and again, I'm not the target audience because I don't buy a ton of music. So I'm not the target audience.
Like, I feel like most artists, and it shocked me when I first heard it as well. But most of these artists are not writing every part of their song. Like, they're not. Like, it made me feel cheated because I was. You know what I mean? And I thought that was the thing you had to do to be respected. But most of these albums, it's multiple people working on the album. It's not just the producer made the beat. The producer might have came up with the hook. Somebody in the room might have came up with extra lyrics for you. Like, shit makes the album, everybody gets paid. But I feel like with Drake in particular, the same way he's getting songs, he's giving them out. He done wrote for Jamie Foxx, he done wrote for Beyonce, wrote for Alicia Keys, wrote for this one, wrote for that one. It happens. Like it's part of the business.
Yeah. Again, like I said, bro, I'm not the target audience, so they not trying to please me. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not whose colias they are interested in entertaining. And for those who don't know, that's the inner part of your eardrum. But I'm not the target audience.
Yeah. I get what you were saying about the MC artist. It's two different things.
I like the MC.
You're an MC, you're a microphone. Yeah, you're a microphone checker.
So my thing, I can name one of the artists that you love right now, so I could go find a song that somebody else wrote for. I'm gonna ruin your day right now.
How newer does this artist have to be? So that way I could think.
It could be whoever. I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure all of these niggas done had somebody write a song for.
Because I don't want to think about somebody from back in the day or an older rapper or anything like that. I want to try to think of like. All right, I'll go like a Lupe Fiasco. Let's go there.
Okay, let's see. But keep talking.
When I found out that The Dream wrote a lot, Rihanna, Umbrella, I wasn't mad. He wrote Jay Holiday, Bed. He wrote that song. I wasn't mad. You can hear the cadence of Dream and how he writes in different artist songs. And with the A, he like drags the A, like he does that in his songwriting. I wasn't mad at that. The fact that Jay Holiday didn't, you know what I'm saying, write that song, but I guess it's a way about it, the way you go about it. You know what I mean? It's how you carry it. You know what I'm saying? Are you honest about it? Like I seen Erykah Badu. She said she felt really guilty that a song that she had sung, Jill Scott had wrote, and it was a song by The Roots.
You talking about Baby Don't Got Me, you know it. Yeah, baby, don't worry, you know that you got me.
Yeah, I got that on my playlist too. I love that song. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel like they fucked up for not giving her credit for that shit.
Yeah,
but
sure.
Fucked up.
Yeah, but Eve too, man.
Yeah, Eve was on that song. She wasn't credited. That rap, she wasn't in the video. Like nothing. That rap was just there for Maggie.
She got her Grammy like 20 years later or something from that.
Right, like last year.
Yeah, it was some wild shit.
But for Lupe, the songs that were co-written by someone else were Words I Never Said, The Shows Goes On, Around My Way, Baba Says Cool for Thought, and he even has an AI co-written song that was done in 2023 called Glass of Water.
All right, now I'm gonna put
AI you on co-written is crazy.
I'm gonna put you on to something.
That's the first.
You probably know this, Jay, but maybe the people don't know this. Do you know even if you take a sample from something and it has words, you have to give whoever that person did in that sample a co-write credit? Mm-hmm. So a lot of that could be that too.
Yeah, but the Words I Never Said was a song that was written by the girl who was singing it. I think Skylar Grey.
So the hook is her co-write, but it's not his bars.
But the song would have never been out if it wasn't for her. Like the hit that it was would have never happened,
bars, though, bro. No, like, I don't care about the popularity shit. Like the bars, bro. If these is not your bars, it's not. Like if it's not your idea to make the song, if it's somebody else's idea to make the song, and on top of that, the bars that you put in, the pain, the 16 that you go into the booth and spit is not yours neither, then you don't have the credit of originating the song, nor having the credit of putting your actual 2 cents into the situation. So what are we really doing here?
Hey, if that's the way you see it, I don't see it that way. I feel like creating the song is creating the song. If somebody else created a song, brought it to you, and you changed up certain parts of it and then put your spin on it, it's the same shit Drake be doing.
But what I'm saying is, from what I'm gathering, a lot of his stuff is person A comes to him with idea, or he hears person A's idea.
No, person A has a whole song. Person A has a whole song written.
Whole song, right? This is what I'm saying. And now Drake gets a hold of it. But then now Drake, while you saying he's putting his spin on it, but it's not even his bars. It's somebody else's bars that's now writing these bars. All he's doing at this point to me is he's a conductor. He's just, hey, you do this here and you do this here and you do this here.
Facilitator.
And it's gonna be busy. Right, if it's that to me is not.
That's not really how it works. Like, and I hear what you're saying, and I hear that's not really how it works. They come into him with a song. He's keeping the parts that he likes, taking out the parts that he don't like, putting his parts that he does like on the song.
But he didn't write those bars though. Somebody else wrote those bars too.
Why do you think he don't write bars?
I heard a lot of his shit is not his bars.
Why he can't be? I'm not a biter. I'm a writer for myself and others. Like.
But he's not taking big verses.
He for himself and others.
I don't know, man. Like I said, I heard a lot of his bars is not his bars, man.
No, that is a correct fact because.
So this is what I'm saying. Like, if it's not your idea and it's not your bars, all you doing is putting your name on it, and that's the reason it's.
You're adding extra bars that are your bars with the other bars, and you're putting it together and making a.
How many? How many bars is he added? Is he added 4 bars to a 16-bar verse?
So not even 1/3. My fault. 1/4. So 1/4 of the entire thing is his. Because if you think about it, the original idea of the person, that's 1/4.
Right.
The bars that the person is writing for him, that's another 1/4. The producer who made the beat, that's another 1/4. So basically only 1/4 of the entire project is his. And again, like I'm saying, he's stamping his name on it, and it's just because the name recognition.
See, if you want to look at it that way, but
it's good business. I'm not mad at it. It's good business.
It just is the business. Like, it's not like it's a model that it's not like it's a model that he came up with. Everyone is doing the same thing.
I don't know if they doing it just 1/4 like he is. Maybe they doing it 2/4. Maybe you're doing it half, you know? And maybe they're doing it 3/4.
They're not doing it half.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
But look, like I said, you can definitely have your opinion. I'm not mad at you for feeling that way because Drake probably does have more reference tracks than a lot of people. But the same thing is, it's just because he's Drake. Like, if people cared about other people as much as they cared about Drake, more reference tracks for other people will come out. Just like they done came out with Pusha T reference tracks recently. They done came out, and the shit that's hilarious to me is Pusha T had a reference track from the same guy, the same writer that they saying was writing for Drake, the Quentin Miller kid or whatever. Reference track from the same guy. But you're not going to say nothing about it because yours didn't get exposed. So you're just going to say this about
right, and especially if they get in the bag, you know, you getting bread.
It's just
like me, I wouldn't mind.
It's part of the industry, man. That's what they do. It sucks that people are not coming up with all their own things. But the way I looked at it was like I just said, if I'm working with an artist and my family eating depends on whether or not this guy's sitting in the studio with writer's block today. Oh, nah, we got to change that.
Yeah, but if you sitting in the studio with writer's block today, man, you need to go get a new profession, homie. This is your job. You're a professional.
Every rapper gets writer's block, bro.
Absolutely, but there's things that you could do to work on your craft constantly to... Yo, man.
Yeah, but we need things to happen right now because this is business at this point. This is not just Mr.
He could be playing
outside and experience a couple things and then he can come back. No, we need this shit to happen now. Money
I'm not mad at that, bro, because like I said, business above everything. And I'm so business savvy to know I'm not the target audience. So my opinion is just me saying what I'm saying. I'm not the target audience. I ain't never saying, yo, throw that new Drake on. Or let me get up and go download that new Drake. Like that, I'm not the target audience.
Yo, I hear you, but I'm telling you, the people that you like have done it too.
Yeah, but I don't think it's egregious. This is my point. I don't think it's as egregious.
I guess you can move the goalpost, but
nah, that ain't moving the goalpost, man. That ain't if somebody do something 1 out of 5 times versus somebody else doing something 3 or 4 out of 5 times, that's a big difference.
They still did it though.
Nah, that's a big difference, man.
And that's the goalpost moving around.
So if that's the case, then the goalpost in life is moved around. Because guess what? If you get knocked with a felony one time, you might do X amount of time. But if you get knocked on that 3rd time, you getting way more time. So that's just life.
It's just the goalpost. Nigga Drake just said, "I'm like the goalpost. I'm moving around."
See, I think and I'm glad you just said that because I'm gonna just drop some knowledge right here for the world to hear this right here, man. It's all about mindset and perspective. The world wants to be pacified and looked at shit as the goalpost moving around. No, what it really is that your punk ass offense didn't do enough to move close enough to the goalpost to make it obtainable. So look in the mirror, look at yourself, people, and figure out what you got to do on offense to get closer to the field goal.
I don't get it.
The goalpost is moving, right? People are looking at life being, oh, it's unfair because this change and this change. No, it don't matter if it's snowing, raining, sleeting, sunny, whatever. Your offense got to make it happen to gain the necessary yards to make that field goal obtainable. If your offense is out there and ain't doing shit, it's a farther field goal away. And if your offense is doing something, it's a closer field goal. So it's not actually the goalpost moving. It's that person not moving enough offensively to make things happen to make it a more obtainable field goal.
Okay.
That's one way to look at it. But we're gonna have to leave this on a cliffhanger.
Blood, sweat, and tears, baby. That's what life is built on, man.
No, I hear you, but if you putting it that way, Drake has achieved all of the goals that these motherfuckers.
Again, I'm not mad at him for all of that. I don't fuck with him as like an MC.
Closer to the goalpost than a lot of motherfuckers.
But you saying like the goalpost being moved.
Like that,
but bro, I'm not connecting this to Drake. I'm just saying this. You saying the goalpost being moved, and I hear that comment a lot in life, and I think it's people's mentalities and mindsets. My mentality and mindset is not about the goalpost being moved. It's maybe today I didn't do enough to get close enough to kick that field goal, so that's on me. That ain't on no goalpost. That ain't on nobody else or nothing. That's on me and my punk ass offense that day. So tomorrow I need to be better and make sure that the offense is flowing so that way it's an easier field goal. And matter of fact, fuck a field goal. I'm going for the 6, man.
But the reason why I don't understand the analogy really is because in a real game, the goalposts don't move. It's stationary.
Exactly.
So if you get that thing, if you're getting to where you need to get, and as soon as you about to get there, I take it and move it further.
No. The way how I look at that is because I look at society today as society is punk ass like a motherfucker. And there's always a reason and excuse for shit. And that's only been a phrase that has just recently become popular over the last 10 to 15 years with the more society becomes a bitch ass. So let's be tough. Let's put our helmets on and our cleats on and make sure our jock straps is tight and move the rock.
Yeah, but I just don't agree with it because the phrase
that's cool. That's cool.
The phrase of the shit moving is when you get there, I'm gonna move it. So
but that shit just happened when society became bitch ass. Everybody is bitch ass now. This is my point, bro. Everybody is sensitive and they want some type of excuse and reason instead of just looking at it like I didn't get my job done. I didn't do what I was supposed to do. There's no accountability in society these days.
Okay, I feel you.
And that's why the goalpost gets moved.
If you did tighten your jock strap and put your cleats on and you got to the goalpost and I moved it, you might be upset.
Nah, you don't score.
You're still not going to get the goal.
You don't score until you score.
Okay, well, if somebody moved the goalpost, it makes it difficult for you to score.
Ain't nobody moving my goalpost if I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
But that's the whole phrase of moving the
goalpost. But bro, literally, nobody's moving my goalpost if I'm doing what I'm doing. It's only when somebody doesn't get the job. Hold up. It's only when somebody doesn't get the job done, then they bitch up and say the goalpost was moved.
No.
I know the goalpost about 15 seconds. I know that.
I know, but it's never before. It's always after.
But